So I will do a quick intro. Well, we're already filming, so everybody, welcome to Disabilities Redefined with Dr. Wagner and our very special and super cute guest, Kaya Miles, who is known as your nick KG. What is the Facebook handle?
Yes, so it's KG Miles
KG
is
Miles.
on Facebook.
Go
Mhm.
find her on KG Miles on Facebook. Now, Kaya, first quick question. Now, you were just
Yeah.
in Miss Wheelchair USA. We met each other. You were so fun and so lively. What made you decide to enter into Miss Wheelchair USA?
So I would say two things made me want to enter. So the first thing is that ever since I was younger, my mom has always encouraged me to be an outspoken individual, speak up for myself, advocate for others. And when we found out about the Miss Wheelchair USA competition, my mom was like, "Hey, I think this would be a really good start for you to, continue doing what you already have done your entire life, but this way you could potentially get a bigger platform to share your message." So that was definitely one encouragement I had. And the Miss Wheelchair USA organization is so much more than just a pageant about beauty. It's about intelligence, it's about hard work, dedication. But my grandmother, Lynn Lee, she was um, Miss Bronze, Ohio in 1955. And I absolutely love that. Each time I see those pictures of her competing, my heart just like gets overwhelmed with so much love and appreciation, excuse me. And it was really important for me too because my grandmother was one of few black women who were in that competition. So to be able to continue that legacy of being in competitions and we're definitely getting better this day and age about being inclusive of everyone, which I absolutely love. So those were definitely the two major reasons why I joined the Miss Wheelchair USA organization.
That's great. Now now as you just said something very important, that it's more than
Mhm.
just about beauty. You know, you have a lot of work to do the week. I mean, it's a solid week. You compete. You compete on numerous levels, whether it's short answer, long answer. You also obviously the last two nights you're on stage, um, and you have a platform. Which is a body of work, of advocacy work you have done when you won the title in your state. Now you are Miss Ohio, right? Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Now what was your platform?
So my platform is equity and inclusion in public spaces. So basically what that means is that whether you go out to a restaurant or a hospital even, no matter if you have to use a mobility or not, these public places should be accessible for everyone to access. And whether you are able bodied, whether you use a mobility aid, whether you have disabilities that affect your senses, you should be able to go into a place without worrying about what could happen to you. Um, for example, in many of the schools that I've been to, K through 12, and even in university, fires are a very scary thing because if I'm upstairs in a building, I have to wait by the nearest stairwell to even hope that someone's going to come upstairs and help me before, something bad happens. And we are in 2024. The ADA was passed in 1990. However, there is still so much work that needs to be done.
Now how did you go from being this vivacious theater kid to crime and justice and psychology?
Somewhat. I've been trying to figure out that answer for years. I was obsessed with theater all throughout middle school, all throughout high school. I was in my first and only show senior year of high school. I was in Romeo and Juliet. I was Prince Aeschylus, if I remember correctly. And oh my god, I loved it. I loved it so, so much. And I even thought for a while, like, I'm gonna major in acting and theater studies. But then, unfortunately, reality kind of hit me, and I know how difficult it can be for able-bodied individuals to break out into the theater world or the movie world, wherever it is. So I can only imagine how how difficult that would be after college. And not that I'm not up for a challenge because I definitely am. Um, I'm not afraid to pave the way. As I was doing more of my psychology homework, that I realized the criminal aspects of psychology, the more criminology aspects, those have my heart. And that's what I'm passionate about. And civil rights is something that has always been important to me and always will be. And I mean, not to kind of throw it out there, but just look at the news. Our society's a mess. I'll leave it at that.
Uh-huh.
But I want to help be a role model in a way and make things better and not just say I want them to be better. I want to be an active part of that movement.
Hmm. Where would you like to see disability representation in the next 2, 3 years as far as media and Hollywood and fashion and those areas that can really promote disabilities in a very positive way?
I would definitely love to see more disability representation in all forms of media, but as like as an individual who's getting older and thinking about life, um, weddings are definitely something that's on my mind all the time. And you can ask my mom. I've been planning my wedding since I was like 5. So, it's definitely changed from wanting, pink fluffy unicorns everywhere. But the most important thing for me, which I realize there isn't a whole lot of, is wheelchair users being represented in the wedding dress industry because I have a very unique style when it comes to the dresses I like. I wouldn't say I'm picky, but at the same time, I'm picky and I know what I like. And I have been looking for, like, example, gothic wedding dresses for wheelchair users.
Hmm.
And when I, type that in, whether it's on Pinterest, Google, um, all crevices of the internet, there aren't really a whole lot of options. And it's either like the dress is really short and like ends at the knees, or the train of it is too long that it would get caught in wheels. So I would love to see more representation in the wedding dress industry.
This has been a very, very interesting interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add? We're done. So, anything else you would like to throw in? I mean,
Um, I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to speak with you all today. Um,
well, we were happy to have you.
yeah,
Yeah.
just grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.